Okay guys, so on a Kawasaki ZRX, both 11 and 1200, which is this one's a 1200, just here is where the stock frame plugs go. Now I haven't got one just at hand here, but they're just normally just a rubber bung that just goes in that hole there, and it blanks off the well, you can just see the end of it there, down in the hole. That is the top rear engine mounting bolt. So rubber ones are very kind of, well, very bland and very ordinary. And over a period of time, I have been making a series of my own frame plugs. This is my 2001 ZRX, and there's my 2000 and this one is my 2005 one. So I've just been making a lot of little parts for these bikes, and I made one or two for a few friends, etc. as well. So so these are the ones that I have made for my 2001 bike, this first one here, and these are the ones that I made for my 2005 ZRXs. My friend Arash in the US asked me to make some for him. I made some for other members of the forum as well. So I have made these ones. He's a titanium fanatic, a bit like myself. So I thought, well, look, I'll just make them in all titanium. No, fancy inserts or anything, but just really as light as I could possibly make them, and in titanium. Right, so you'll notice a little hole down in the bottom there. That's actually part of the design that I have made to extract the frame plugs from the bike. Let's see, I have threaded it to an M6x1 thread, and then I have machined these little titanium screws that go down into the recess, and these rubber washers that I made that will go on the back of those as well, so that those wee screws will snug down onto these O-rings, go into these recesses that I have machined here, and that retains them in. And this fully threaded M6, or sorry, 60mm M6 stainless steel bolt is the extractor bolt for getting them out of the back out of the bike again, should you ever want to. So what I'll do is I'll put them together, let you see what they look like completed, and then I'll fit one and let you see it from there. Okay, so here are the O-rings already fitted into the recesses. You can see how they protrude slightly to cushion on the inside of the frame opening there, and a bit of grease will be applied to that, and then they'll slide in. Here's the wee screws with the rubber washers that I've made. So I'll put those down in, let you see them done, fully assembled. So here they are fully assembled here. You can see the wee screws down in the fully in the recess of them. quite racy looking and very, very clean looking piece. See that? There they are. Screws just protrude a slightly bit from the back, which is just what I want. And that's basically the look that I think would be perfect for Arash's bike. What I'll do with these is I'll fit one in my 2001 bike, and I'll fit one in my 2005 bike, and you can see the see how they look, and then I'll extract them with the extractor screw, and see how easily they come apart. So I have applied some grease to the O-rings, as you can see, and they just locate in like this here. That's it. So I'm sure you'll agree that looks really well on that bike, 2001, and there's one fitted in the 05. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I made the titanium axle on that as well, so it's a perfect match for it. The light's kind of bouncing off it a bit, you know, so it's maybe not the best. You're better seeing it outside, but there it is. There they are. I think they look really well. Let's see. Yeah, it's fully seated. Kind of got to go to the side a bit to, you know, to try and mitigate the reflection on it. So I'll take the wee screw out, and then I'll show you how to extract it. So you need an M4 Allen key to get that wee screw out there, or a hexagon hex tool like this to get that out. So I'll just take that wee screw out. Let's see now, get this out. There's it there. And then you put this this fully threaded M6 stainless steel bolt in, like that. And that will, what will happen is that will bottom out against the engine bolt at the back, and this is an M6. So if you do that, see it withdrawing from it, just as simple as that. Look, don't even really need to pull it out, do it the whole way. You can just pull it out the rest of the way, and it's as simple as that. And then when you're done, just take that screw out again and put that wee bolt back in again, and that's it. So these are the ones that I took out to test fit those other ones for Arash. I'm going to put them back in again. The right one is mainly aluminium. This left one here is mainly titanium, but has brass inserts, etc., like that. And it has an insert that I made from acrylic. You can actually see the little brass separation line. That is to mimic the color of my bike, actually, on my 05 bike. So and the center part is a machined valve cap that I actually had. Couldn't get those anywhere, and I had to actually send to Australia for them. But anyway, and these little holes here around the edge, around the circumference, are to extract this from the bike. I've actually mimicked that feature on these ones here that I made for Arash, because I really thought it was very nice. So I'll put this one back in my 05. I'll put this other one here back in my 01, and I'll actually show you the little tool that I made, pretty unique little tool I made for getting this one out of the bike in a wee minute. Yeah, so here is the tank on my 05. You see the white, the gold separating line, and the blue. I made that. It's hard to focus there, you know. But anyway, you seen it earlier. It's not a great picture there, you know. So but anyway, it's a replica of what you get on the tank. And here is the frame plug back in the 01. Again, it's not a great picture because, you know, the light in the garage is just reflecting off the brushed aluminium. So it'd be an awful lot better if you were seeing it outside. Now I'm trying to sort of rearrange it a wee bit there so it does it justice. But anyway, I'll show you the tool that I made to get the frame plug out of the 05. Here it is. It's actually the old top part of my mother, who sadly I lost back there in 2019. It's a part of her cake stand, actually, believe it or not. And I thought it would be a nice little tribute to her to make a tool that I could use in the garage out of something as innocuous as a cake stand. So here it is, and I've machined this bottom part and these little extractor screws with springs on. They locate, see these little pins on them that I machined? They locate into the little holes around there, and you're actually able to pull the thing out of the bike. I'll show you that in a wee second. So here's my cake stand extractor tool, and the wee screws here that I've tightened up, just hand tight, and they've located into the wee 1.5mm holes that I have drilled around the circumference. So you basically just do that, see that, and that's it. Look, there it is. And then you just, obviously, you can put it back in. Use them to put it back in again, and rotate it so that the Kawasaki is straight. Might have to put it on and off 2 or 3 times, you know, to see that. But oh why, look, sure, it's a mile off. So you can kind of get the idea. Another wee touch. There you go. Loads of those wee silly wee adapters, and I've actually to make a few more of these. These are ones that I have made for taking out special bolts and special screws Like for example, this one here, you see the little pins on it, and it's knurled, and then there's a broached Allen key recess there. It would fit, say for talk's sake, onto these bolts here that I made. Let's see, like that, and then you can just unscrew the bolts, you know, like that. And if you want to tighten them up more, you just use that wee recess there with an appropriate size Allen key, because you can't get them off any other way. Same with these ones and these ones, etc., etc., you know. But anyway, that's for another wee project that I have to do. I have bigger ones here for other bigger bolts, and I have loads of wee silly adapters and things like that, and pieces that I've made. But anyway, so Arash, here's your frame plugs and extractor screw, and I think they're pretty trick looking. So I do myself. I think they're pretty trick looking, and I've shown you there how they so easily fit. Just remember to put a wee drop of grease around the O-rings, and maybe we smear on the inside of the frame, and then slip them in, as you can see. But you can get a better picture of them over here in this location. But yeah, all titanium, which I know is right up your street. And so there you are, mate. I've something else to make for you as well, but let you see what I've been up to. All right, thanks very much. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for following along and seeing what I get up to in this little garage here in Northern Ireland, and some of these wee bits that I make. Oh, and by the way, they start off with just a piece of raw titanium, grade 5 titanium bar. This is 35 millimeters, and I just machined them down to, you know, I mean, those are made from a piece of that. So anyway, I think you get the gist by now. Okay, guys, all the best. Thanks a million. Bye-bye. Bye.